Today's program is brought to you by OTCStockShark.com. For the latest and greatest OTC and Pink Sheets information, sign up for your account at OTCStockShark.com. Thank you for tuning in to TBC Today. I'm Brandon Vincent.
And I'm Angelina Soriano. In U.S. news, Latinos are the biggest minority in the United States, but they could jeopardize a chance to flex their newfound political muscle as millions of them dodge a nationwide census. Many of the million of illegal Hispanic immigrants fear that filling in the 10-question census forms could increase their risk of deportation. Others are frustrated with President Obama's slow start on immigration reforms. A poll by the Pew Research Center showed that 1/3 of Hispanics have not even heard of the 2010 census, a $14 billion effort to map the nation's population. There are an estimated 50 million Hispanics in the United States. Underrepresentation in the census could hurt access to federal funding for their communities. An updated snapshot of the population, the census is designed in part to help the government allocate $400 billion of federal funding. An accurate count could, in theory, translate into more teachers, health facilities, and infrastructure in heavily Latino neighborhoods. It should also boost Hispanics' political clout by giving largely Latino districts more seats in the U.S. House of Representatives after redistricting. Now over to Brandon with today's financial news.
Thanks again, Angie. In today's financial news, the U.S. economy gained more jobs in March than in any other month in the last 3 years. The Labor Department said the economy gained about 162,000 jobs in the month, compared to a revised reading of 14,000 jobs lost in February. That makes March only the third month of gain since the recession began. Economists surveyed by Briefing.com had forecast a gain of 184,000 jobs. But despite missing the forecast, the March number was generally not seen as a disappointment by economists, because revisions in January and February readings added a combined 62,000 additional jobs. The unemployment rate remained stubbornly high, holding steady at 9.7%, matching economist expectations. While the news was positive, there were a number of short-term factors that inflated the reading, including an addition of 48,000 jobs by the Census Bureau as it geared up for the once-in-a-decade headcount of the U.S. population. Some economists had feared that even more of March's gain would be due to solely census hiring, so the modest gain was viewed favorable. March's job gain was also bolstered by weather factors. February's numbers had been depressed by temporary job loss related to severe winter storms. Still, the report was good news overall for an economy that has suffered a new loss of 8.2 million jobs since the start of 2008, a month after the official start of the recession.
Nothing is sexier than a strong, toned body. And nothing builds great bodies better than a genuine Bowflex home gym. Because only Bowflex home gyms have power rod technology, the secret to getting a strong, sculpted body fast.
I was absolutely seeing results almost immediately.
I love the results that I've seen.
It's probably the best home gym workout I've ever seen.
Call for a free DVD that shows how to get the results you want faster than you ever thought possible.
You can't diet your way to a body like this, but in just 20 minutes, 3 times a week, you can be a stronger, sexier you.
Have one delivered for $0 down and pay as little as $10 a month. Call now for a free DVD that shares the Power Rod secret of building a strong, fit body.
I think women with muscles are beautiful.
Those are Bowflex guns, that's right.
To get a Bowflex body, get a genuine Bowflex Power Rod home gym. Get started. Call now.
Thank you, Brandon. In health news today, adding soy supplements to the diet may not improve blood sugar control in older women who are at risk of or in the early stages of type 2 diabetes, a new study suggests. The findings reported in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition add to the conflicting body of research on soy and diabetes risk. Lab research has suggested that soy proteins and soy phytoestrogen compounds that are structurally similar to human estrogen may help blood sugar levels. But so far, the very few clinical trials that have been done have reached different conclusions as to whether soy foods or soy protein supplements are beneficial to people with diabetes. For this latest study, researchers in Hong Kong recruited 180 postmenopausal women who either had prediabetes or were in the early stages of diabetes and had not yet started any treatment. Colleagues at the Chinese University of Hong Kong randomly assigned the women to one of 3 groups, one that took a powdered supplement containing milk protein, one that took a supplement of milk protein plus soy isoflavones, and third that took a soy protein supplement with additional isoflavones. All 3 groups were told to mix the supplement with a drink each morning, but otherwise maintain their normal diets. After 6 months, the team found no clear benefit of either the soy or the milk plus isoflavone supplement in the women's blood sugar control or levels of the blood sugar regulating hormone insulin. However, the findings should not be seen as the final word on soy and diabetes. The team note that this appears to be the first controlled clinical trial designed to specifically look at the effects of soy supplements in people with prediabetes or early untreated type 2 diabetes.
Thanks again, Angie. In today's tech news, we heard analyst predictions, but until now, no one knew for sure how many iPads were sold on launch day. On Monday, Apple announced it sold more than 300,000 of its new tablet computers. That figure included pre-ordered iPads delivered to consumers, sales at retail stores, and deliveries to channel partners. In addition, Apple said iPad owners downloaded more than 1 million iPad apps and 250,000 ebooks from Apple's iBook store. Piper Jaffray senior analyst Gene Munster had originally predicted Apple would sell between 200 and 300,000 iPads on the first day, though he upped his estimate to 600 to 700,000 over the weekend. Only Wi-Fi iPad models are available right now. Apple will begin selling models with Wi-Fi and 3G in late April.
Thank you, Brandon. In entertainment news, Canadian pop idol Justin Bieber debuted at #1 on the U.S. pop album chart last week, becoming the youngest solo male artist to achieve this feat since Stevie Wonder in 1963. Bieber, who is 16, sold 283,000 copies of his second album, My World 2.0, during the week ending March 28th. Wonder, 13 at the time, spent 1 week at #1 with Little Stevie Wonder, the 12-year-old genius. As the title suggests, he recorded it when he was 12. Bieber's first set, My World, jumped 5 places to a new high of #5 with 50,000 copies. The album debuted at #6 last November and has sold 1.1 million copies to date. Rapper 50 Cent was the last artist to place 2 albums in the top 5 that weren't concurrently released. In April 2003, he debuted at #2 with the CD-DVD combo, The New Breed, and was at #5 with Get Rich or Die Trying.
These are the most powerful songs of all time. Songs of strength and majesty. Time Life proudly presents Classical Power. You'll get 5 CDs for a very special price. You'll hear more than 6 hours of timeless classics by the world's greatest composers. Call now to get Classical Power on 5 CDs for just $29.99. But wait, order in the next 10 minutes with your credit card, and we'll cut the price to just $14.99. That's right, you get 5 powerful CDs for the incredible price of $14.99. Then preview other beautiful classical CDs. Satisfaction guaranteed. This special collection is not sold in stores. So call now and get Time Life's Classical Power on 5 CDs for just $14.99.
Call 1-800-731-0511 to order Classical Power on 5 CDs for $14.99 plus shipping when you call in the next 10 minutes with your credit card, or order online at timelife.com/power.
In fashion news, Oscar de la Renta is bound for Los Angeles. Mrs. Michael Dart, president of the Colleagues, a small nonprofit group that raises money for the Children's Institute, announced the designer as the honoree at the organization's 22nd annual spring luncheon. De la Renta will receive the Champion of Children honor from Diane Lane on April 20th at the Beverly Hillside Hotel. The event will also feature a showing of the Oscar de la Renta Fall 2010 collection. While in town, De La Renta will grace a trunk show at his boutique at Melrose Place, which will bow from April 21st through April 23rd. A percentage of sales will be donated to the Colleagues in support of the Children's Institute Incorporation.
Thank you for tuning in to TBC Today. I'm Brandon Vincent.
And I'm Angelina Soriano.